So now, today we will see the classification of computers uh, based on size. So now today's topic is classification of computer based on size. So based on the size, the computer has been classified into 4 different categories. Number 1 is microcomputer, number 2 is mini computer, number 3 is mainframe computer, and the number 4 is supercomputer. Now let us see it one by one. The first one comes the microcomputer, the smallest computer, the computer that we use at our home, or the digital computer. It is also known as the digital computer, or the computer that we use in our day-to-day life, and that is known as personal computer or desktop or laptop or even the smartphone. These are some examples of microcomputer which we which we use in our day-to-day daily life. Now next is mini computer. So now let us see what is this mini computer. Mini computer, it is quite bigger than the microcomputer, and it is more powerful than the microcomputer. Powerful in this in the case of size, in the case of processing, in the case of memory. It has huge memory compared to microcomputer. So it is powerful than microcomputer. And even in this mini computer, multi-user system is used. Now what is this multi-user system? That means in a computer, this one mini computer, it can control many other different computers. Like for example, we can set the mini computer as a network server which controls other small computers, or which controls other micro computers connected in a LAN. LAN means in a network. The computer which is connected in a network. Suppose for example, this is one computer, this is another computer, and this is another computer, and all these computers are controlled by a big computer that is known as a mini computer. So this is mini computer. So that means it is multi-user system. And now next is, it has large storage capacity. It has large storage capacity than microcomputer. It has large capacity than microcomputer, and it is mainly used to store huge amount of data. For example, these mini computers are used in schools, in shops, to store the huge amount of data. Now next is this mainframe computer. So let us see what is this mainframe computer. Mainframe computer, it is more powerful and faster, and it has the faster processing speed than mini and micro computers, and it has a huge data storing capacity, and so that is why it is used in big organizations like banks, railways, big universities. So they are used in these such places. And now next is, it has a large dumb terminals. Now what is this dumb terminal? So dumb terminals means the hardware, the computer which does not have CPU. They have only dumb terminal means which does not have CPU. They have only monitors, keyboard, and printers, other hardware, but except CPU. So it looks like this. This is one dumb terminal, this is another dumb terminal, and this is another dumb terminal, and all these are controlled by a huge big computer. It has a huge CPU. With huge amount of storage capacity and huge amount of primary memory, which is responsible for the powerful processing speed. So this is our mainframe computer, and they are mainly used in bank, railways, and universities. And now next is, last one is supercomputer. Now what is this supercomputer? Supercomputer is one of the most sophisticated computer, and it is used for the sophisticated calculations, and it is one of the most high speed computer, and it has the most high speed, and it has a super high speed computing capacity. Like high speed computing capacity means more powerful processing speed, and it has huge amount of data storage system, huge amount of data storage device, and mainly it has a parallel processing system. Now what is this parallel processing system? Means in one supercomputer there are many CPUs. There are many CPUs inside one supercomputer, and all these CPU it works at the same time, and that is known as parallel processing. That means many CPUs are doing different processing at the same time, so that is known as parallel processing. That means doing working many CPU at the same time, that is called parallel processing. So in one supercomputer there are many CPUs, and where it is used, mainly it is used in research area, space exploration, weather forecasting, research, and in engineering department. And this is one of the most costliest computer, and this is one of the most cheapest computer. Microcomputer is one of the cheapest computer. Mini computer it is costlier than microcomputer. Mainframe it is costlier than mini, and super it is one of the most costliest computer till now that we have seen, and it is mainly used in this research works, space exploration, even weather forecasting, and in engineering department. And these are the classification of computers based on the size. So now next is our classification of computer based on application. Based on application. So there are two types of computer that is classified based on application. Number one is general purpose computer, and another is special purpose computer. So now let us see what is the general purpose computer. So from the word itself, the general purpose computer, the computer which is used for the general purposes. Like general purposes means like typing a document, typing a letter, listening music, typing documents, listening music, watching videos. So the computer which is used for all these small tasks or small jobs are known as the general purpose computer. And what are these general purpose computer? The computer that we use at our home, that is known as general purpose computer. Example is desktop, laptop, even smartphone. So these are the general purpose computer. So we can say microcomputer is a general purpose computer that is used for general works or general jobs like creating document, listening music, videos, watching videos, etc. Now next is special purpose computer. From the word itself, special purpose computer, the computer that is made for the special purpose is known as special purpose computer. So for example, what are these special purposes means? Like special purpose or the special jobs they do. So what are the special jobs they do? That are like in research work. In research work, space exploration, in engineering work. So the computer which is used in this type of fields are known as the special purpose computer because they does the special work. So research is special work, space exploration, engineering, and even weather forecasting. All these are the special job, and these jobs cannot be performed by the general purpose computer. That means desktop, laptop, smartphone, they cannot perform this job. So special computers are used to do this type of job. And what is the special purpose computer? So we say that supercomputer is a special purpose computer. So supercomputer is a special purpose computer. So this much in classification of computer. So in the first previous class we did, we classified the computers according to their operating principle: analog computer, digital computer, and hybrid computer. So what was the analog computer? The computer which is meant for measuring the quantity, which is meant for measuring the physical quantity, is known as a analog computer. And even this analog computer, it cannot be switched off, because see, measuring thermometer, it cannot be switched off and on, and it measures the physical quantity like temperature, barometer, speedometer, weight machine, which they have this needle and all. So they all are analog computer, and which does not give the accurate result. It gives the result, but not 100% accurate. It gives the approximate result. And now next is digital computer. The computer which understands the language of zeros and ones, and which zeros and ones. And the example of this digital computer is our microcomputer. We can say our microcomputer, laptop, PC, all these are the digital computer. And next comes the hybrid computer, and this hybrid computer is the combination of both analog and digital computer, and mainly it is used in hospitals and in research areas. So we can say this hybrid computer, we can say hybrid computer, supercomputer is a hybrid computer, okay? And the computer which is used to measure the pressure of a human in hospital, all these are the hybrid computer. And next, the computer based on the sizes. There are 4 types of computers. Micro, that means the computer that we use, PCs and all PC, laptop, desktop, all these are the microcomputers. And next is mini computer, which is faster than the microcomputer and which has a huge storage device compared to the microcomputers. And this microcomputer, it also acts as, it can be used in LAN. It can also be used as a server which controls the other computer. And next is mainframe computer, which is far more faster and powerful than the mini and microcomputers, and which has the huge storage capacity, and which is used in a big organization like universities, railways, airlines, okay? So mainframe computers are used there. And now next is supercomputer. Supercomputer, it is a special purpose computer, and which is used for highly sophisticated calculation, which is used for processing the highly sophisticated calculations and which has a very high speed compared to the other devices, and even it is very costly also, and it is used in research works, space exploration, weather forecasting, etc. And the last one was our based on the application, general purpose and special purpose computer. In general purpose computer means the computer which is used for the general purpose, like documentation, writing documents, writing letters, listening music, watching videos. All these are the general purpose or the general work, and the computer used for this are known as a general purpose computer, and they are a desktop, laptop, smartphones, and all, or we can say microcomputer is a general purpose computer. And the next one is special purpose computer, the computer which is used for special purposes like in research work, space exploration, in engineering works, weather forecasting. So the computer which is used for the special purpose are known as the special purpose computer. The example of special purpose computer is a super computer, and we can say even hybrid computer is a special purpose computer. So this much in our classification of computers.